AIPCon. It's a bit of a landmark moment for the company at the moment, from the way Alex Karp speaking, from the potential demand and influx of new customers they're having. What did you make of the event, and has it changed your thesis or shaped any of the way you now feel about Palantir going into the future?
Well, it doesn't change my thesis because of the thesis. And the underlying thesis is Palantir is a company that, in my base case, is a software company that gradually expands and get more and more stronger, like ServiceNow, Salesforce. But it is a company that also has the optionality that, as an investor, you want to pay for free for that optionality to become a real juggernaut, because ServiceNow, Salesforce are a great company, but they're kind of limited. What Palantir can do with software, as also Karp said in the last interview, is something that is even hard to quantify, because Palantir wants to go where software is, and software is everywhere, in every sector, every department, every company. So where is a workflow that could be improved? Palantir potentially can go there. So AAP is just another piece and another confirmation that Palantir worked for 20 years to be ready for this moment. I see it very similar to investing. I'm learning, well, I'm digesting this for a long time, but I'm seeing this again. Investing is not about predicting, it's about being ready to spot the asymmetry, the opportunity, and when the opportunity is there, you need to be ready, having already done the research needed to strike effectively. What Palantir has done is building software for 20 years. What Palantir is being criticized for consultancy, is they built R&D on the ground. That's actually their secret source. Because now, if someone else wants to buy a similar product, how do you do that? You build a product without that consultancy component. Okay, good luck in building something that actually works, that matches the real needs. So what Palantir is criticized for is actually their true strength. They have been doing this for 20 years, and they prepared for 20 years until the conditions matched what they have been preparing for. And now things were kind of difficult because they they had a very valuable product, but if companies don't fully understand that they actually need that, what you have as a product is not truly valuable. But now with ChatGPT that basically unlock the interest in AI as a theme, people are now waking up. Hey, actually, I need to implement this stuff in my business. If I implement this stuff in my business, I can really improve the margins, the profitability, the efficiency. This stuff matter. And Karp said many times, we went from, hey, how can I help you, to clients now, how can I use this? This changes everything. And this was actually the biggest bottleneck that Palantir had. So I see AAP just the another step that makes Palantir one step closer to become the juggernaut. I was frankly impressed by when AAP doesn't only shows things, but when they start doing things. It's very similar to seeing the difference from ChatGPT that tells you things to AutoGTP that actually makes things by using different models. The realization that you can do that in a business context and actually optimize and automatize certain workflows is just crazy. It's just crazy not because also the clients get business value unlocked, but that also means that internally Palantir can use those features to improve everything they do. So
Yeah, definitely.
I think this large language model component is also something that is truly helping Palantir in achieving their goals toward profitability. It's not only they fire some people, they said we try to optimize the business. I think there is a real contribution for what they do, especially also in the client acquisition phase, which is the biggest obstacle for Palantir to actually become a juggernaut, because they have these consultants, FDEs, that are time constraints. You need an FDE to actually digest a client, and the more powerful these FDEs become, the faster they become, thanks to founder improving LLMs. Basically, the more clients a single FDE can gather.